So obviously coming over after a pretty lengthy career at Eastern, I'm curious, what took you into the portal and, how'd you end up here?
That's a good question. Yeah, I enjoyed my time there. It was just kind of one of those things, just kind of wanted to push myself and play at the highest level possible, and I'm blessed to be here, so.
What was sort of the recruiting pitch you got from Gip and Canham?
Basically, I mean, just talking to these guys on the phone, I talked to a couple different places, but, just how motivated they were, and just obviously the place of this program, the state of this program, and then obviously just the transparency, and it's something that Coach Canham really emphasizes, just honesty and stuff like that, and they're great people, and I'd honestly rather play for nobody else. So,
is it intimidating at all in any way, shape, or form coming to a program with such high expectations for the team?
For the team, you
yeah.
said?
I mean, people expect them to go to the World Series every year.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just depends how you look at it. I mean, for me, it's something more so like I'm excited to do that, and I think the entirety of this place is, that's kind of the expectation, the standard, and just the way we show up every day and kind of go about our business. It's, we're just taking it one day at a time and trying to get there ultimately. So it's not really, you can't really get consumed by it.
So what are some of your impressions then after being here and getting in the groove?
Just all the guys on the team are just really great people. We have a great support staff that, just holds people accountable, pushes people to be their best, and I mean, honestly, that's all you can ask for.
Everyone's talked about this pitching staff, and obviously guys like Dax Newton haven't pitched until now, but just going up against them in lives, of just what's your impression of how good the staff is?
Yeah, I mean, we got really good arms on the mound, and that's obviously tough at bats for the hitters, but again, like having those guys here pushing us, we're obviously going to be better for it, and it's exciting to go out there and just watch those guys do their thing, because that's what they work for, and I'm honestly excited to watch those guys this year.
For people who obviously haven't seen you play, how would you kind of describe the way you step up to the plate? How would you describe the way you play, I guess?
I would say I just try and be level-headed, and just each day is a new day, and it's something that really I've been taking into account here. Just the lab ABs and stuff like that against those guys. It's obviously a little bit more of a challenge, but Coach Canham always says, you just put yourself in the fire, and that's how you develop and grow as a person and a player, and that's just kind of the way I look at it.
You've been a Michigan guy your whole life. I'm curious, what's kind of the out-of-state perspective of what this program is?
I'm not sure. Like, what
just growing up, or when you first got to college at Eastern. What was
yeah, I mean, growing up, like I remember watching the 2018 team in the College World Series. So I'd obviously knew about the history of this place and how good of a program it was. And coming out of Eastern Michigan to here, it was just a great opportunity, and like I said, I'm glad I'm here.
Mostly played shortstop there. I'm curious, more third base here, it seems.
Yeah, it seems like they're, like I said, I've seen a couple other interviews, especially with Skip, and they just really love the versatility. Like anybody who comes and watches our practice, everybody's bouncing around everywhere. So for me, I'm not really concerned. I'm just where I'm at, I just want to help the team win. So
how important is that, just having that versatility to be able to play multiple positions and be able to fill in potentially when you come down the season, or maybe times where you have to fill in a spot that maybe more as comfortable as the spots you've been in?
Yeah, no, I think it's really important, especially at this level, like being able to hop over at third, hop over at second, then go back to short. I like it. And what Wong preaches, ultimately, like if I do end up playing at the next level, like it's going to be the same thing. So might as well learn how to do it now. So.
Anything else? It's Cooper.